Yay! Hi, I'm Carlino, and I am not a professional mechanic, which is probably why it took me 2 days to change the water pump on my 2000 Dodge Dakota. Enjoy! So it's day 2. That small rusty pipe that I pulled off of the old water pump actually goes to the heater core. At the end of the day yesterday, I used a wire attachment on my drill press to clean off all the rust, and then I hit it with some Rust-Oleum black paint. It seems like it's, actually not in too bad a shape once you clean it up, but it was pretty nasty looking yesterday. So I'm going to start putting the new pump in place, and that starts with this. The new pump came with a little O-ring, which goes right here, just like that. So here's the new pump. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bead of gasket maker around here. Okay, now that I've got a layer of gasket maker, I'm just going to press this gasket into place. Alright, so now I'm going to put a thin bead of gasket maker on the outside of the gasket. Now I'm going to let this sit for about 10 minutes before I try to put it in place. That way the gasket maker has a chance to develop a little bit of a skin. Okay, being very conscious of which screws came out of which holes, I'm taking the screws one at a time, and I'm going to clean them up with the wire wheel here. That's way better. I could take a video of me wire wheeling all of the screws, but I suspect that you can imagine what it looks like. I'm going to lower this into place, and I'm going to try and fit this end here into this little hose that's sticking out. There we go. That's great. And then I'm going to put this bolt . Tighten this a little bit. I'm not going to tighten it down all the way yet. Alright, it's time to tighten these down. According to my manual, the torque specifications are 200 inch-pounds, which is stupid because none of these wrenches are in inch-pounds. 200 inch-pounds is roughly 17 foot-pounds. But they couldn't put 17 foot-pounds because they're stupid. But I digress. That is about 17 foot-pounds right there. Okay, so right there. Yeah, there we go. It's about 17 foot-pounds. Okay, now I need to insert this into here. Okay, I'm going to reattach this hose. That clamp. There we go. And I'm going to tighten this hose clamp. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and reinstall this hose because I think it'll be easier to do with the fan out of the way. There we go. Alright, now since I had to cut the old hose clamp because it was installed stupid, I salvaged the largest half of it and then connected it with another hose clamp to make something that'll work. And I'm just going to slip that right on here, and then slip this right on here, just like that. And now notice that when I install the hose clamp, I install it in such a way that a person can actually reach the screw head. What a novel idea. Now I get to attach the fan blade I'm just holding the nut in place with the wrench and spinning the pulley. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a new belt, wrap around the lower pulley, go up and around the water pump, then around the power steering pump, down underneath the idler. Now with a 5/8 inch socket on a breaker bar, I'm going to put that on my tensioner pulley. That'll allow me to release the tension on here. And then slip this over here. It's another day. I need to use the truck tomorrow. I can't be vehicle-less for another day. And I still need to install that fan shroud and flush the radiator. It is cold. It is dark. I really don't want to be doing this, but I've got to. I'm going to show you me putting that fan shroud back on, and then you're just going to have to take my word for it that I'm flushing the system. You don't need me to show you that. So when I was trying to remove this thing, I would try and turn the nut, and the back end of the stud just started twisting, and it was set into this washer fluid reservoir, which I personally think is a pretty poor design choice. I'm going to have to come up with a new way of attaching this and securing it solidly. There are 5 places where this cowling attaches to this reservoir. There's these 2 tabs on the bottom that go through these little slots down here. You can see that right there. And then there's 3 studs, 2 of which broke off. I need to find a secure way to attach this. To make the bottom more secure, I'm going to drill holes in these tabs here, and then after I insert them through those slots, I'm going to put these body panel retainer pins in so that they can't be pulled out. Here we go. Try and fit this thing down in place. Okay, so in order to make these things fit better, I cut a flat spot on them. It's going to be great. Look at that. That's perfect. There we go. And then that just goes right in like that. Oh, that's beautiful. This is probably not going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, it's kind of a stupid plan to try to put that stud back in, but you know what the hell ever. You know what? I think that's good. Yeah. Alright, so everything is reassembled. With any luck, it all holds water. I'm going to flush the system and then try it out, and hopefully, hopefully everything works. Okay, well that's it. The new water pump is installed, system's flushed, the coolant is refilled, nothing's leaking, truck is working. Installing a new water pump when the old one breaks and you don't have another vehicle. Yay! So there you go. If you like this video or you like any of my other videos, please feel free to subscribe, click the thumbs up button. Other than that, how to install the water pump on a 2000 Dodge Dakota. This is Clay Carlino telling you to be brave. Yay!